All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We got a special little episode here that we're gonna do. We're gonna react to professional wrestling merchandise. I don't know about you, Theo, but this is a type of video that I've watched for years. Where like every once in a while somebody will just make a video on something like this. So I watched one last night, and I was like, "This is just a really fun idea." So I figured let's do it. So I have a whole Google Drive. I went through at midnight, 1 in the morning last night, just going through typing in weird wrestling merch on Google and just compiling a whole thing. So this is not just going to be WWE. There's a little bit of TNA in there, as we know. There's one very infamous TNA T-shirt that will be in there.
T-shirt. I know.
As well as
great.
WCW, of course, had some fairly interesting things. So between those three companies, WWE, WCW, and TNA, we're gonna have some real interesting merchandise to talk about here. And this isn't everything, obviously. So maybe we'll have. There's so much weird wrestling merch out in the world that we may be able to do like a part 2 at some point. So
Okay.
yeah, let's dive right into this.
What do we got? What do we got first? First infamous T-shirt
All right,
or piece of merch. It might not
our first one is gonna be Chicks Dig It Big, the Big Show.
Oh, this is the Big Show. Of
This
course
is
it is.
yes,
Right,
yes. This is absolutely horrible. This is absolutely disgusting.
This is,
Yeah. There's
you know,
there's gonna be
I
a
like
good
the
amount of
I
T-shirts
like
on
the
this
coloration.
list.
I like the coloration. That's I'll
Sure,
give it that.
sure.
It's got some good
Okay.
color.
All right.
But,
There's gonna
yeah,
be
it's-
a good amount of
crazy.
there's gonna be a good amount of T-shirts on this list. So
I imagine
yeah.
so. Yeah.
That's like the easiest thing to mess up because especially WWE over the past few years has just like done some very weird T-shirts trying to capitalize on a meme that they made or a meme out in the world. This one obviously is not that. This is WWE. I figured it was WWF, but it has the scratch logo. So
Yeah.
this must have been maybe like 2003, 2004. Oh, hey now. Yeah, so I thought this would have been like an Attitude Era type shirt, but clearly not. This is probably like Ruthless Aggression Era. So that kind of makes it even more wild. But yeah, that's our first one. Our second one is also famous.
Oh, legendary! What
Vince
a legendary
likes
shirt.
cocks. Oh yeah, so good.
Dude,
I'm not gonna lie.
great fit.
As a kid, I wanted this shirt, and I had no clue what it even really meant. Like, because you're a kid. So as a kid, I probably thought it just means like he likes to eat
Imagine
chicken.
showing
I don't
up
know.
to school with this shirt on, and your teacher
Right.
seeing this and just being like, "What are you wearing?"
Right. Horrible.
I would have
Um,
loved another version of this, but just one, a T-shirt with Randy Orton and a midget with jelly beans next to him. I think that also would have been an incredible shirt.
Another shirt that's not on this list, but it's a DX shirt, so it made me think of it, is one I also wanted, but it's not even bad. It's just kind of funny. Is the one where it's like the cartoon versions of them doing the suck it on the front, and then on the back is just their bare asses as like cartoons. That one,
yeah,
it's
yeah,
not.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
not.
I know what you're
I
talking
mean,
about.
I guess you could say it's bad, but honestly, I think it's just funny. And I always
It
wanted
is
it as a
funny.
kid, but obviously I never got it as a kid.
Right. Yeah, that's a good one though.
All right, our next one, yes, the hero heads,
what
man.
The hell?
This
Oh
is
my
absolutely
God.
insane. So there's a few that I saw. Obviously Sting, Vader. I believe there's like a Hogan. But this is, as you can see here in the thing with the kid. It's a head on a stick.
Okay. What the fuck?
It's a
I
head
thought
on a
these were, like,
pike.
masks for a second. This is way
No.
weirder.
Yeah, it's a head on a stick that you're supposed to then, like, if we had these, you would have Vader or Sting, and I would have the other one, and we would just like a lightsaber fight, but with these two heads. That's the purpose of these hero
This
heads.
is insane. This is insane.
Yeah.
This has to be WCW or something because it's obviously.
Well, yeah,
Sting
definitely
Vader and
WCW.
whatnot, But,
Right.
but oh my god, this is.
Yeah, I thought it was hilarious.
So funny.
Have fun with soft, safe pillow fighting action hero heads. Sting from the WCW,
Oh my
Vader
god.
from the WCW.
Imagine opening up your Christmas wrapping paper and just seeing Vader's head on a stick.
Right. It's pretty
crazy-
wild. Pretty wild. All right,
That's
next up. This one, actually, this one's not even weird. This one's kind of badass. It's so it says so it says window crasher, right? This is something you can clearly see here too with the suction cups. You would put this in like the window of your car.
Dude,
And you would
every
just kinda
time
hang it
I
on your
look
car.
at this thing, I notice something new, and it just gets funnier.
I'll sting ya, it says. It says, "I'll sting you."
His
Horrible.
face got me, bro. Dude, look at how big his jawline is there.
You know what this style kind of makes me think of? Do you remember Celebrity Deathmatch, the show and the video game?
I don't think so. No.
It was on MTV. So it was like a thing on MTV where it was like a wrestling show, but it was like almost like claymation, and they would have like whoever was like feuding at the time in like the celebrity world. So like Hillary Duff and Lindsay Lohan will like have a match until the death. It's actually a fun show. You'd probably love it. But the style of this like window crasher toy is kind of similar to how they like animated them in that show.
He's got fucking Muppet legs, man. Look at
Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. But honestly, I would put this in my car. It kind of fucks. It kind of fucks.
Dope. This is dope. This in a collection, I think would be dope,
Yeah,
for sure.
It would be fire. All right, next up, the WCW Nitro for men, because you know
Cologne.
it's cologne. It's cologne. Natural spray. Eat the toilette.
There's no way this smells good.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
This looks awful. Why?
Yeah. I wonder what it does smell like though. Like, honestly, any like wrestling themed like fragrance never makes sense to me because like what does that even mean?
How do you get there? Like
Right. Very
is
weird.
so confusing.
Very weird. And this is clearly like
bottle
late
is-
WCW.
it's a cool design, but like I just don't understand what the fuck it smells like.
And they didn't even come up with a cool name. They just called it Nitro for Men.
Yeah.
Like it's not even like a cool cologne name.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. The logo clearly this is like 2000s WCW
Yeah,
or
this is
2000
definitely very
WWE. So
late
like,
WCW for
so
sure.
maybe they were just kind of doing whatever they could to try and make some money, man.
Right. This was very like we're last ditch effort. Make whatever little change we can left before we're done.
Right. All right. Bam. This one.
Oh wow.
This is a banner of Madison Rain
okay.
from TNA. From TNA. I just think it's funny because honestly, there's a bit of a personal connection here because I had this. But I didn't go out of my way to buy this. TNA on their website, like Shop TNA, they used to do a brown bag special for like $20 that would give you. It was a great special, and I did it a million times because it was so good. For $20, you would get 4 DVDs, an action figure, a T-shirt, and like a random thing, which was normally like a banner. So great deal. So I did it like a million times because it was just like really good deal. So I got this Madison Rain banner, and so like for a good portion of my kind of like tween-esque years, this was hanging up in my room, and it's like why did I have this hanging up in my room? Like it's so
Her
random.
smile is throwing me off so wildly. It looks like she's got George Washington teeth.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I did have in one of those brown bags though. I did get a banner that was AJ Styles, and this came off the wall immediately after that.
Oh,
obviously.
That's I will say,
And I wish I
will
still
say,
had the AJ Styles one.
blue camo for a gear is kind of fire. I do fuck.
It is fire. Madison Rain, she's great. You should definitely look into her. She's a great wrestler. All right. The CM Punk sweatband collection.
Like the John Cena one makes sense to me because that's like
Yes.
his whole like thing. But
Right, it's part of his gimmick. Yes, I just saw this and thought it was just crazy. Like who, and obviously this is for kids, and honestly, it probably would have worked on me. But like, who is going on WWE Shop and being like, oh yeah, let me get those CM Punk sweatbands that I forgot to get last time.
If you pull up to the gym wearing this stuff, you're gonna look like the biggest fucking dork in the gym.
Right. And I just can't imagine like that. I sometimes WWE's pricing is just crazy. So I'm like, this had to have been like when it first came out was probably like $15-$20.
Yeah,
and
for
that's
sure.
even more
Something
insane.
outrageous.
And then like 2 years
more
later,
so
you
of,
probably
like-
could have found it on clearance for like $5 in the WWE like shop clearance section.
I like the idea more of just like, where does it end with like superstars getting stuff like this? Did like the Miz have one? Did the Big Show
Okay.
have one? Is there one
Well-
that says "Chicks dig it big"?
Okay. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen that are watching. Theo is a wrestling fan, but Theo did not grow up really a wrestling fan and did not grow up
Yeah.
buying wrestling merch, whereas I did. And so like at least once a week, I was on WWE Shop like looking at what was coming out and shit. That is a thing, like you just said. Where does it end? Because I didn't fully deep dive into this, but especially during like the 2010s, there probably is like a crazy amount of superstars that did get these sweatbands. There's
I'm more than sure. I've
and
seen,
there may
like,
be
different,
some
like,
things in here.
posts- I've seen different posts of like there's been like other fragrance stuff like the WC
Yeah.
like Nitro stuff that we just saw. There's like clocks. There's just
Yeah.
like any random thing you could possibly think of. WWE's made merch of it.
Yeah, so there was a thing they were really big on during like 2011, 2012, doing garden gnomes, and I swear almost every WWE superstar had a garden gnome. Like there's probably a Santino Marella garden gnome out there somewhere.
I
Like,
want
it's-
one of those. I
it's
want
wild.
the WWE Garden Gnome. I think that'd be sick as hell.
Speaking of random shit, CM Punk, not just gloves, CM Punk texting gloves.
What the fuck? I like the only person that I think this could like validly work for in terms of design is AJ Styles. Anybody else, I don't see it.
Sure,
I don't see it
sure.
at all. Because at first when this popped up, I was like, okay, AJ Styles gloves. That's not too weird. And then I'm like, wait
Yep.
a minute, that's CM Punk's logo. Wait a minute, why are
Right.
two of the fingers like silver? What the
Yeah,
fuck is
so
going on?
this one also a bit of a personal thing for both of us because one year for Christmas, our grandmother got us texting gloves. Not cool WWE ones, at least. They were just generic texting gloves. But I did think this was funny. So anybody that doesn't understand, because this is definitely not a thing anymore, it's normal gloves, as you can see here, but on the fingertips, it's like rubber, right? Wasn't it like rubber or something like that?
It's
So
rubber
that
or something, yeah.
right, something different than fabric, so that you could anybody that's used gloves, you can't really use your phone because the fabric doesn't like register. So like the rubber tips would be able to register that you're using your phone. So not a horrible idea, but it is just kind of a goofy idea. And this is another situation like we just talked about where I know for sure that there's like a pair of Zack Ryder texting gloves out there. So there's like a good amount of people that got texting gloves during that 2012 2013 run there. So
That's
Yeah.
that's crazy.
this one is a new one from New Japan, and I just thought it was absolutely insane. So it's clearly Gabe Kidd. He has a T-shirt. This is a
Can I
recent.
read this off for
release.
the first time? I haven't
Yes.
read this, but I want to read this off for the chat here, or just
Yeah, yeah.
anybody watching. Excuse me, whilst the oldest white boy in the game speaks a little nip and go tonight.
Yeah, horrible. So this,
What's that on a shirt?
so the front design is from like the actual meme of like mind of the white boy da da da.
Right.
But this should not be a thing, bro. This is just fucking horrible. Like this is just so bad.
awful.
And especially like I don't know if you're super familiar with Gabe Kidd, but I've seen him a bit.
never heard
He's
of
got a very serious gimmick, kind of like a shoot, like on the line shoot gimmick where he like
Right.
will tell somebody go fuck themselves. So the fact that this guy's got like a meme T-shirt on like Shop New Japan is absolutely insane. Horrible
This is
T-shirt.
wild. What the
Horrible
fuck?
T-shirt.
Why
Horrible
does he
T-shirt.
look so short in the phone? What the hell? Fucking
Here-
Stone Cold Baby Austin.
A Stone Cold Steve Austin porcelain baby doll that comes with the Smoking Skull Championship. If you look down there. Yeah. So I have no info on this. I just saw the photo of it, but it is clearly a Stone Cold Steve Austin porcelain baby doll.
that
Comes
a
with a
hat?
hat. Yep. There's the Stone Cold hat. He's got his gold chain, his vest, his jeans, and then he has the Smoking Skull Championship, which I didn't even know he had in here until I just saw it right now. Yeah. I can't tell. It says on the tag. It says the company name, but I can't read that in the cursive. But yeah,
What the fuck?
absolutely insane.
Dude, I want the whole collection. I want all the porcelain
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
babies.
saw there's a rock one as well, which
Oh, there's
makes
got to
sense.
be a rock one for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
Who's
just-
the Stone Cold Baby gonna fight? You know, I mean, it's got to be the
Right. Right. Yeah, another just weird addition to the collection here. This one I thought was funny. This was in the video that I watched last night, and I was like, yeah, we definitely have to include this. So apparently they made a shit ton of these like little handheld games, these MGA handheld games. But this one is specifically interesting because you play as Sable, which I think is fucking
Okay.
wild. Like
Yeah.
in the collection, there's like one where you, like I think they all came out at the same time. So there's like one where he plays The Rock, one where he plays Stone Cold, one where he plays The Undertaker, and I guess they wanted like to kind of appeal to girls a little bit. So yeah, there's one literally where you just play as Sable, but I'm like, Sable really wasn't like this like megastar, so it's kind of random
Yeah,
that she
there's-
has like a
there's
whole
definitely other women
game.
that definitely could have frontlined that far
Right.
than Sable.
Right. So definitely interesting. A little handheld game where you play as the one and only Sable, Miss
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar herself.
Miss Brock Lesnar.
As you can see from EB Games for $2.99. back in
What
the
a
day. There,
steal, honestly.
it was probably on clearance.
Probably. Yeah, exactly. That's why I said it.
All right, this one is also weird.
Oh.
Not weird
There's
because
a
it's
lot
like
going on here.
it's a normal T-shirt, right? So it's not weird like the T-shirts. I had a million of these shirts as a kid, where it's just a bunch of superstars on a T-shirt, right? That you get at Walmart
Right.
or Kohl's or whatever. So that's not weird. It's the selection of people. So this is clearly like 2011, 2012. Daniel Bryan, he's kind of a heel around this time, so like kind of weird. Zack Ryder makes sense because this is prime woo 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 Long Island
Right. Yeah.
true story. Zack Ryder. Kane was like the top heel at the time. This is like probably when he was feuding with John Cena and Zack Ryder. And then Santino, who I like, but Santino was never like he was babyface, but he was never like a huge name that appealed to like the masses. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, the shirt itself isn't weird. It's just the selection of who they chose to be on the shirt that's weird. Because to me, the only really valid person that could be on here is Zack Ryder for the time.
It's also very funny because like this had to have been during like, or at least around the time of like Team Hell No. So it's weird that Zack Ryder is like in between the two tag
That's true.
team partners here.
See, if this is during the Team Hell No, I always say it's not because like he's screaming, but I could be. So if it's during Team Hell No, then okay, then the three of them make sense. But I'm still stuck on Santino because that's just like a random,
Santino's really
such a wild.
random.
They just needed to fill the fourth spot, I guess. I don't know why John
It's like,
Cena's
you
not
don't
on this
even,
shirt.
like really need him on that shirt. You could like take him out and the
Right.
shirt is still like just as valid. He's really
Right.
small compared to everybody else on this shirt.
Right. Very random. Very random. This one, another horrible T-shirt. Chris Jericho wannabe. I don't have a photo of the back, but on the back is like a Chris Jericho. It's a design of a Chris Jericho themed like bug spray. But like, who's walking around with like a dead wasp on the front of their T-shirt? That also looks like he's got
This is stupid.
he got a facial or something.
Yeah,
Before he
something.
died.
I don't
Because
think they bleed white. I don't know what that is,
Right.
but
right. Yeah.
what
Stupid.
Jericho does with wasps is his business.
Right. This one I had as a kid, but this is really bad. Zack Ryder T-shirt.
Oh,
A
yeah.
ridiculous pair of sunglasses that are supposed to look like they're coming from like the collar, and it just says "sick."
I had to turn my head to read it. It's
Yeah.
like, that's awful.
I had this shirt as a kid, but I definitely didn't like want it. I just wanted a Zack Ryder shirt, and this was the only one I could find because I think it was like at Hot Topic. So that's the only reason I had this shirt was because I just wanted a Zack Ryder shirt. But this is really a horrible T-shirt, and I knew it at the time. I remember being a kid, and I wore it like 2 times, and I was like, "This shirt sucks."
I'm shocked they haven't redone this yet with Jey Uso's Elite glasses. I feel like they should have actually
Right.
done that at this point.
There you go. You're giving him an idea. Another one that's also horrible, Zack Ryder related, is just a T-shirt of just his face.
This one's not as
Just,
bad.
it's not as bad, but it is kind of funny that somebody might just walk around with a T-shirt of Matt Cardona's face on it.
Yeah. Honestly though, I'm not too upset about this shirt.
Okay. This one also bad. Who the hell is walking around with a T-shirt with there's a giant hand on it?
This is a giant
Clearly-
hand on this blue
Clearly,
shirt.
this is the Jack Swagger "We the People" T-shirt from like 2013 or something like that. But like, yeah, who wants a T-shirt with just a giant hand on the front of it? It's pretty
Yeah, this
pretty
is-
horrible.
This is wacky.
The $9.99 T-shirt. I can't zoom in.
My
Sorry, guys, I can't zoom
God.
in, but
What a throwback.
yes, when they came out, when they were launching the network,
$9.99. Let me tell you,
Yep,
what,
and
they shoveled this shit down your throat every fucking
they
night.
they Vince had Michael Cole saying this shit 50 times in one night. Yeah, and they came out with a T-shirt. I don't know if anybody actually did buy this, but I hope not because it's not even a WWE shirt. It just says $9.99 with the logo on the back. So
Yeah, this is.
horrible.
I don't know who is walking around in this kind of shirt.
This one I think is funny,
Oh.
but also kind of fire. It's
This
a
is
TNA
fire.
DVD
I was
board
gonna say,
game.
This
Yeah,
looks awesome.
very weird, but
Oh my
still very cool. You got cards with Christian, Samoa Joe, Booker T, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, Sting, and Abyss. Gail Kim over here. Christy Hemme on a card over here. It is pretty cool. I had a WWE version of this. Like it's literally like the same thing, but it was WWE. But honestly, the TNA version, it does go hard. It's still weird, but it goes pretty fucking hard.
This is fucking awesome. I feel like this would be
Yeah.
so fun to play. I don't know how you would possibly like play it. I feel like it's gotta be somewhat similar to like the that one Disney TV board
Shark Boy,
game.
Shark Boy.
Oh, Shark Boy.
We got a Shark Boy appearance.
Shout out Shark Boy.
Yeah.
My TNA OG.
Yeah. So I had the WWE one, and I mean, this was a huge thing in the 2000s in general with,
Oh yeah.
like you said, Disney and Nickelodeon and whatnot. So the WWE one, if I remember, so it is a DVD board game. The DVD is in here. It's right here.
I don't know what it is, but Christian does not look like Christian.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe because he's kind of got like a buzz cut.
Maybe, I don't know. He just looks.
But yeah, if I don't remember exactly how, but it would basically be you put the DVD in, and it would kind of be like trivia. Like it would ask you who, probably in this case, who main evented Lockdown 2008, and then you would have all the choices, and if you won, you would advance however many spaces and win a championship or whatever it is. So it does seem pretty cool. We may have to see if we could track this down for a video to actually play this IRL, because that would be pretty hard.
That would be fun. You would absolutely win, but that would be fun.
All right. My favorite piece of Bill Goldberg merch
Oh my fucking
is
God.
a Goldberg trash can. Exactly where he belongs.
It's a trash can? I thought it was a
It is
cup.
a trash can.
This is so much
No,
better.
it's a trash can. It's a metal trash
Oh.
can.
Hell yeah.
The only piece of Bill Goldberg merch I like, and honestly, the only piece of Bill Goldberg merch I'd be willing to have in my collection, because it epitomizes exactly what he is. He's just trash. So, yeah,
Can we throw this trash can into a bigger trash can?
yeah, we could. This one, another one. It's a
This is a
Eve
lighter?
Torres lighter. This is a Eve Torres
my
lighter.
God.
They did have a collection of these, so she wasn't the only one. There was like a John Cena, a
Why is
Miz,
it
a
so,
Rey
like-
Mysterio.
It like swoops in the middle there.
I don't know. But to add to this, my mother had this up until recently, actually. I think they sold these at like 7-Eleven or something like that. And I don't know, she needed a lighter or something like that and just was like, oh, that's cute, even though she does not care about wrestling. I remember one day she just came home and was like, look at this lighter I got for the craft room. And I was like, is that Eve Torres on a fucking lighter in like 2011? And up until recently, up until probably like a few months ago, I went in the craft room and she still had it in her possession. So it may still be in this house. But I thought that was funny. An Eve Torres lighter. I think there's a Kelly Kelly one as well. But yeah. All right. Show me your puppies t-shirt. A Jerry Lawler t-shirt from the Attitude Era here. Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible.
No, we're not rocking with this one.
This one is also recent from AEW.
This is much
This
better.
one literally just says, "Pin me, War Daddy." I don't know who was buying this. This is probably more centered towards the girlies and the gays rather than a straight guy
It's
to
gotta
wear.
be. It's
But
gotta be.
yeah, it's still not a great design in my opinion.
Dude, AEW merch is that honestly could just be its own video. There's so much shit.
It's wild. A Kimberly stress toy for anybody that needs a Kimberly stress toy.
What is
Nitro Girl
2000s
Kimberly.
WCW on with this merchandise?
It's fucking insane, bro. If you need a stress ball, make sure you get the Nitro Girl Kimberly WCW stress ball.
This is crazy. Who hates Kimberly this much to be like, yeah, I need to just crush
Right.
her in my hand repeatedly.
And I wonder if all the Nitro girls got stress balls.
Oh,
I feel like that had to be a thing.
honestly,
this
just really
one-
hate Kimberly.
This one, it's not the specific figure. It's the line of figures. I've never even told you about this. It's called Maximum Sweat, right? And there's this little bottle right here. This was a real thing. As you can see, The Rock is clearly sweating his ass off.
Is sweating as he did.
For some reason, they wanted to make a toy line where you would fill this cup with water and you would literally put it into the figure. And as they wrestle, they would sweat. So the water would just like come out of the figure. It is one of the
That's disgusting.
well-known worst wrestling figure like toy lines ever made.
It has to
Ever
be.
made.
I
It's
can't
so
imagine
wild.
how you would really even do that without just like ruining the figure from like inside out.
I don't know, man. And again, this is another case of like a lot of people, like Mankind, Stone Cold, Steve Austin, The Rock, obviously. But then like I saw there's like a draws one, like they're just like everybody on the roster got a Maximum Sweat figure for some reason. The infamous.
What the hell?
This is an actual T-shirt that is still available for sale on Shop AEW. It's just a photo of Britt Baker, a selfie of her with a black eye. I believe I'm not a Britt Baker fan, so I'm not 100% sure, but I believe this was like part of a storyline where she accidentally got a black eye, and she was like, "I lived," kind of thing. But what makes it worse is it's literally just a selfie printed on a T-shirt. But if you're a grown man, this looks like you're just walking around with a photo of your girlfriend
Yeah,
who you
this is-
abused on your
This is
T-shirt.
awful. Who
Absolutely
the fuck
horrible.
would ever wear this out anywhere? This
Absolutely
is
horrible, bro.
insane.
Yeah,
Most
and
people
it
don't know what that is.
right, and it's still available on Shop AEW for like $30. So
That's insane. I can't believe you would ever sell that.
right.
That's ridiculous.
Speaking of ridiculous shit,
Holy, what the fuck? This
And
is
again-
like a drastic turn.
the 2010s WWE merch is on par with the 2000s WCW merch because, yeah, this is a baseball cap for AJ Lee with a ponytail attached.
This angle does no favors for AJ Lee.
Yeah, yeah. As I looked, I remembered this one, but as I looked into it, I believe both Bellas also got one. So imagine same thing, but with Nikki Bella and then another one with Brie Bella. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this appealed to little girls. I mean, that's clearly what they were going for, but I don't know what little girl wants to walk around with like a giant ponytail on the back of her
Bring
hat.
this back, Bianca Belair.
They do have one of those. They still sell it, but
They still sell
at least
this.
yes, but not this, but the Bianca Belair one. Yes, they still sell, I believe. But that one at least makes sense. That one at least makes sense for Bianca. Yeah. Always pounding ass. This. As I read this, I obviously knew about this, but as I rediscovered this, I read this like this. Ready? Always pounding ass. Bar and Grill.
Bar and Grill. This is so
Oh,
awful.
man. Yeah.
That is not what APA stands for.
Here's another one. Back that ass up, Rikishi, and then an actual photo of Rikishi's ass on the back of your t-shirt. How fucking insane is that? How insane is that? Back that ass up. And again,
So
this isn't Attitude Era because we got the scratch logo, so this is probably like 2003, 2004 that this t-shirt came out.
Sure. This is
Yeah.
awful. This is
Horrible.
so terrible.
This one, The Godfather, pimpin' ain't easy. Don't say no, just say ho.
Oh, this one, terrible. Not that it was good
Absolutely
to begin
horrible.
with, but it's just
Right.
even worse nowadays.
So bad, bro. So bad. So fucking bad.
It's
Don't say
crazy
no,
too.
just say
it's
no.
crazy too because like it doesn't matter which one's the front and which one's the back. They're both
Right.
terrible on each side.
Right. Oh man, this one never actually came out, I don't believe, or it did, and they pulled it immediately. Now watch me hit. Now watch me bray bray. From when the watch me whip, watch me nay nay
This is
trend.
bad.
I believe either it didn't come out or it came out and got pulled almost immediately because of the backlash that it got. People were like, "This literally will kill Bray Wyatt's character." Like this is
That's what I was saying.
the
That's
worst.
what I was like thinking. I was like, there's no way this could possibly benefit Bray Wyatt in any sort of capacity.
Right.
It would just
right.
ruin his like character.
So if it did go up on WWE Shop, it did not last long. They pulled it because social media was like, "Dude, are you guys fucking stupid?"
It's like making a meme shirt with the Undertaker. Like who would?
Right. Here's a
Oh, shit.
Brodus Clay
Brodus
t-shirt.
Clay.
You know, I mean, listen, the guy obviously he needed a t-shirt. Everybody gets a t-shirt, but
Of course.
it's just so bad. There's just way too much going on. Like, it's a chain with a giant disco ball, and then you got the Funkasaurus tail on the back. It's just bad.
Honestly,
it's just bad.
the worst part of the shirt for me is this fucking creeper logo he's got on the sleeve. This is
Yeah.
an awful pose to have.
The whole
the
thing is
logo.
just bad. There's also like mud on the back of the shirt. Yeah,
It's like
not
mud,
good.
but it's in like the print of like a dinosaur. This is
Yeah, horrible. This is more recent. Hello, my balls are massive. It's a thing. Obviously this was what was it? Wasn't it
Help
him
me.
and go ahead.
It was like it's a thing.
It was like
is,
him and
trying to
Gargano.
be like, it was him and Gargano. This it's a thing is like trying to be reassuring, but then it's just Mrs. Eyes staring you down right above it.
Right.
It doesn't
right.
help at all.
But again, who is walking around with a T-shirt that goes, "Hello, my balls are massive"? Absolutely insane.
You gotta let him know, I guess.
Here's a
What the
Road
hell
Dog
am I
mask.
looking at?
a
What
Road
the
Dog
hell?
mask. This is another case, I guess, for Halloween. A good amount of people, I don't know the whole list, but there was at least like 10 people on the roster that got these types of masks. But I just thought this one was funny in particular because who the fuck wants a Road Dog mask? I can understand wanting a Triple H mask or a China mask or a Rock mask. Who the fuck wants Road Dog? No offense to Road Dog, but like he was just like a tag team guy, you know? So yeah, there's just very, very random Road Dog Jesse James mask.
This is terrible.
So bad, bro. A Daniel Bryan beard hat. Honestly, tempted to track this one down and give it to you for
God.
Christmas for no reason.
This is so fucking wacky. What the hell?
This is on par, obviously, with the braid on the back of the hat for the girls.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, but like, whoever said, yeah, I want my beard to be on my hat.
So bad, so bad. Yeah, I can't. I just feel like it would be annoying too. It'd just be like scratching your head.
Oh yeah,
Just-
for sure. Like it's just like all like the little hairs just like flying into your forehead and whatnot. It's like,
Right,
God forbid, like it's obviously gonna get in your eye a shit ton of times. Like it's just
right.
not
Really bad.
practical.
A WWE pizza topper. Because
What
if
does
you,
that- what does that even mean? A pizza?
it's an
Why-
edible. It's an edible pizza topper. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would imagine for a birthday party, for like a WWE themed birthday party. But outside of that, there's no other reason. Like nobody's like, let me go home and make a pizza, but let me pull out my WWE pizza topper so I can eat John Cena's face.
What's your what's your favorite pizza topping? Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, this obviously was like a kid's birthday party thing. Because outside of that, there's no reason for this at all.
I don't understand.
A
that at all.
Triple H brass ring. It's literally just a metal ring with Triple H's face on it.
That's fucking
I don't know who the
wild.
fuck wants that. I feel like there's only a few left. Speaking of Brodus Clay, a Brodus Clay piggy bank. This one honestly is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, kind of badass. Still goofy,
Dude, the
but
logo again is just throwing me off.
yeah, it's pretty bad. But the actual piggy bank is kind of cool. It's kind of a fun idea.
It's kind of cool. It's kind of creative. I'll give it that.
Back to the colognes
go.
here. The
Here we
WWF
go.
Attitude Cologne.
What the
I
hell?
can't zoom in. Yeah.
What the hell?
The WWF Attitude Cologne. I don't get it. In two different scents, I would imagine, because there's two different bottles.
Yeah, but like,
Why? It reminds me of. Remember a few years ago when they came out with their own. It wasn't like cologne, but it was like their own Axe body spray, and it was I forgot what it was called, but like John Cena was all over that shit.
oh yes, I remember
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
I,
What the
my
hell?
mom, I think for Christmas that year, my mom got me like the gift set of that, and I was like, "What? I don't want this.
Oh
It
my
smells
God.
like shit."
It must be Fruity Pebbles. It must smell like Fruity Pebbles. That's the only.
No,
thing I
it didn't.
can
It just
think of.
smelled
Smells
like- I don't even remember what it smelled like. It didn't smell great. That's what I remember.
It probably just
But
smells
yeah,
like Axe.
WWE stop and AEW for future reference too. Please do not do
Don't
cologne.
do this.
Vagina.
Oh hell no.
This
Oh,
is an
no.
actual T-shirt that was available during the Attitude Era. Vagina.
This-
There's literally. This was during the China Eddie Guerrero thing. There's literally a like segment where Eddie Guerrero is backstage wearing a Vagina shirt.
So obviously this is just terrible already, and very very
Yeah.
stupid. I don't
Mhm.
understand why the Y drags down so much.
I don't know, man.
What the hell is that about?
I don't know. Absolutely horrible. The
Here we
infamous
go.
AJ Styles
Here we go.
drip shirt that looks like he made a mess of himself.
This.
I like the TNA 10-year logo on the back too that they had to make sure it was in,
In the
there.
corner.
As well as it says
Styleless.
Styles, but yeah, it's like what? Horrible.
This is awful.
I feel like that. Oh no, locked and ready to unload Val Venus in
Anything
similar
revolving around Val Venus, I'm automatically just like no.
font to the AJ Styles situation here with the
You know,
drippy.
honestly, a worse fault. This is
Way worse. Yeah, if anybody ever bought this, please let me know so we could put you on a list somewhere.
It just automatically puts him on the sex offender list.
Yeah. Here's your WWE Championship crock pot.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank.
I remember-
my meeting.
I do remember a few years ago, my sister, like they in Virginia or something like that. Her and my mom went shopping in Virginia, and she sent me a Snapchat of this in like the Marshalls that they were at or whatever. And I was like, that is the funniest thing, especially because I love how they made sure to include the Cruiserweight Championship in there.
Yeah. This is like
There's no-
this has to be like 2018, 2019 right here.
Right, definitely
Why is this recent? There's
Yeah,
no
I-
reason for this to be recent.
hilarious. The Sable Bear, which all intents and purposes, not that bad, but
Why
the
are
handprints here.
Why are the hands on the titties?
Because she did that for like I forgot what pay per view, but there was like some diva da 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 da, and she did a thing where she took her robe off and had nothing but black handprints on her area there. So that's what makes this bear weird, is because it's literally recreating that moment.
Yeah, that's awful. That is awful.
Horrible. And I think, yep, that's it. That's all we got.
That's it.
That's it. Finally at the end. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Man,
all right.
how 35 minutes flies by. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Definitely.
Crazy.
Is there any of that merch that you would contemplate picking up?
The TNA game, I think, is probably the only thing that I think I saw that I'd be like, yeah, that'd be dope to have.
The TNA game and the Sting car window creature thing is cool.
The Sting thing would be fun. The Sting thing
Yeah.
would be fun, for sure. But that's
All
probably
right.
it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for this little special video breaking down some weird wrestling merch. Let us know if you like this. If you want more like this, we can definitely find some more for sure. Yeah, we will see y'all next time. Make sure to follow our podcast that we do every week. Yeah, we'll see you next time.